On a serious note, Mr. Smith, this year alone, 2020, 16 inmates, 16 brothers killed this year in Mississippi prisons. As CEO of Joint TV, what do you think we can do to help resolve that problem?
Well, what they got going on in Mississippi is just a picture of what's taking place nationwide throughout the state and the federal prison systems. Just so happens that at this particular moment in history that we're living in, prison reform and what takes place behind prison walls is a main focal point. Then by us being in a presidential election year, that also is driving the prison reform issue from a political standpoint. So it's bringing a lot of attention to the matter. Now you wind it up with what's taking place in Mississippi. We here at the Joint TV, we're going to do our part to fight against what's taking place. We're going to bring as much attention to this issue as possible. We're going to unite with those that are fighting against the issue at hand. We also will be filing a lawsuit against the state of Mississippi as well about the injustice that's taking place there. So our role in this would be for us to take a frontline position and to fight against whatever injustice is taking place, not just in Mississippi, but from a nationwide standpoint.
Okay, Mr. Smith, that's a very good answer. But let me ask you this. We are aware, if you have been following the latest, we're aware that Roc Nation, which is Jay-Z, Meek Mill, Young Gotti, and a host of other celebrities and rappers that we know, have taken a front position stand on prison reform. How do you see Joint TV aligning their passion, their concern, their resources with Roc Nation on their prison reform campaign?
Overall, our issues that we're dealing with when it comes to the American penal system, when it comes to prison reform, law reform, anti-recidivism, giving individuals another chance, not just a second chance. Our issues and the issues that those gentlemen are fighting, they're all the same issues. So it's only makes us stronger when we're able to combine and network all our resources and our power together to bring about the certain change that we need. So we here at the Joint TV, we are open to working with anyone, any organization, any individual that is passionate about what's taking place here in our American prison system and that really want serious change and that's willing to take a frontline position. So definitely, we're open-minded and we will be reaching out to those individuals to see how we can network together to bring about the changes we need.
Mr. Smith, tell us a little bit about yourself, your past, a little bit about why you thought about Joint TV, what gave you a vision to come here and present this to the people, and what do you hope to gain from it?
Well, I'm a product of the system. Altogether, I've served 16 years in federal and state prisons throughout the United States of America. I've been through more prisons than I care to even count right now. Throughout my journey in prison, I've recognized firsthand the issues and the problems with our prison system.
Like what, sir?
Well, the prison system is designed for failure. It's broken and it's designed for recidivism. That's why the recidivism rate is so high. So when you talk about prison reform, a key factor in that is to attack the recidivism issues. What happens is the individual does all this time and you come home and you throw them right back into society, but you're not given the necessary resources, the tools that it's going to take for you to become successful and have a successful reintegration back into society. So it's like, okay, you've been gone, you're in this prison. Now you're suspended from time, from reality, from your family. Like you're suspended from all that. It's like as if your life is pressed pause. And then once you do your time and you come back home, you're thrown back out into this world. That pause button is taken off. Now it's at play, and you have to face and deal with all of these issues at hand. So if you don't have any resources or people that truly are in your corner and have your back to help you through the tough times, it's easy to fall right back through the cracks. It's easy to fall back into your old ways. It's easy to become animalistic. And you become animalistic, what happens? You got to eat. You got to put food on the table. So now you're going to go figure it out the best way you know how. So a major part of our broken system is attacking the recidivism part, and that's who we are here at the Joint TV. That's where we come in at with building our resource center. And our resource center is designed in a way that it will hold your hand from the moment you walk out of that jail or that prison to that moment where you can say, you know what, I appreciate you all, but I got it from here. You've been able to connect enough dots for me, whether it be clothing, job, further education, financing this to help hold you over, help with your kids, you name it, help mentally. That's another part of the system that's slacking is they don't have they don't have the things in place to deal with the mental issues of the individual.
Right, mental health
the
issues.
scars. Yeah, mental health issues.
I see.
You know what I
I
mean?
see. I got another question for you, Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
So, Joint TV, I'm sure, understands that prison system now is privatized, which means that prison is now ran by private corporations, right? Most of them all over the country. What you just spoke to, Mr. Smith, about rehabilitation programs and about ways to assist inmates to be able to re-enter society better than they came in, which should be the goal of every prison. What can Joint TV do to see to it that private corporations, politicians, private citizens all corroborate or join hands together to create a functional way where we can address these issues with our prisoners that's in jail, our loved ones? A lot of us have loved ones already in prison. What can private citizens, corporations, and politicians do?